This monthly pay-as-you-earn calculator allows us to check the SDL pay-as-you-earn RF deductions and medical tax credits on a monthly salary advice, and shows the effect that contributions to medical aid funds and retirement funds can have on tax deducted at salary source. Our first example shows how an employee earning a salary of 25,000 Rand per month will pay tax of 3,749 Rand on the 25,000 Rand. If we then say that the employer and the employee each contribute 3,000 Rand a month to the employee's medical aid fund, and the employee has 4 beneficiaries, employee, spouse and 2 children, then what happens is that the 3,000 Rand employer's contribution is treated as a fringe benefit and is taxable in the hands of the employee. The employee's contributions are not taxable. The employee is thus taxed on 25,000 Rand salary plus the 3,000 Rand fringe benefit. The tax on this 28,000 is 4,529 Rand, but the 4 beneficiaries mean the employer has to give the employee a tax credit of 1,112 Rand for the 4 beneficiaries. The tax credit comes straight off the tax liability, so the pay-as-you-earn is reduced to 3,417 Rand. If I had to make this taxpayer age 65 or older, then you can see that not only is the tax liability less, but the employer is obliged to grant the employee additional tax credits for contributions in addition to tax credits for beneficiaries. Medical aid fund contributions are not used as a deduction against income, but are instead converted to tax credits, and tax credits come straight off the tax you have to pay. Here we have a different taxpayer earning 30,000 Rand monthly salary, and we can see the tax on the 30,000 Rand is 5,141 Rand. Let's say that the employer and the employee each contribute 5,000 Rand a month to the employee's retirement funds. While the taxpayer or the employee's contributions are not added to income for tax, the employer's contributions are added to remuneration as a taxable fringe benefit. This means the remuneration effectively increases to 35,000 Rand. Both the employer's 5,000 Rand plus the employee's 5,000 Rand may be considered as a deduction against income, but SARS's 27.5% formula may limit this. The 2 contribution amounts come to a total of 10,000 Rand, but this deduction is limited to 27.5% of remuneration. The remuneration is 35,000 Rand, and 27.5% of 35,000 Rand is 9,625 Rand as shown here. This means that the tax calculated on the remuneration of 35,000 Rand less the allowable deduction of 9,625 Rand, which means a taxable income of 25,375 Rand, so the tax deducted at salary source is 3,846 Rand. This calculator is a very useful tool for a financial consultant in that changing the contribution amounts will display the maximum retirement fund contribution allowable at salary source as per SARS's 27.5% of remuneration rule. The calculator also caters for cases where travel benefit is received, for complex cases where a bonus is paid, and for complex cases where a taxpayer worked for only part of a month.